Hi everyone, this is Diane. I just spent 4 days at a retreat, scrapbooking retreat, and I thought I'd come on and show you some of the things that I worked on. Some items I probably won't show you, but I don't think, trying to think, I don't think it would matter whether I showed you or not. But anyways, I worked on die cuts. I had to make a set of 10 die cuts for 6 different swaps. So I thought I would show you some of the ones that I made. They took me 2 whole days to make, but probably because I used the most extensive dies that I had. I think out of the dies that I used, these were probably the easiest, which I really love. This is a Jaded Blossom. These two are KF's Crafts. This is a Jaded Blossom. This wasn't too bad either. Aren't those cute? These are just a little tray of cookies. I did distress around the edges to kind of make them look like they've been baked, or, browned around the edges. And this I just used glitter paper. I did use 110 cardstock. Actually, the ones that I made, this one that I made was the oddball. I made this and I decided that the stick didn't look quite right, so I made the rest of them with the white. So I don't know. I think the white looks better. So that's what I did. And like I said, I made 6 sets, so they did take quite a while. So those were the easiest ones. This was one of the harder ones. I ordered this off Amazon. I don't remember. I don't think it was a KF's Craft. I know these two are KF's Crafts. This is from her truck set. I use this little gingerbread man. It has a face already punched in. I think he's just so super sweet. He's just little enough to use in everything. This is a KF's Craft die, this little oven, and I figured because we're doing baking and gingies that I would just make a stove. And then I made, this is supposed to be a shaker, but I didn't make it into a shaker. I just made it into a die cut. And I used the pink foam for the buttons and the frosting. And I thought that turned out really sweet. This was kind of, where did I get this die? I got this die. I ordered this die for the girls for a swap, and I decided to order an extra one for me. And I think I got it off Temu. Well, I know I did get it off Temu. But I used foam for the white to give it dimension. I don't know if you can see it. But it didn't have a backing. That was just kind of weird. I guess I could have cut a backing out and put it behind here, but I decided to leave it without the backing. And then these are Jaded Blossom dies that I bought last year. And I decided to use the little gingerbread girl. And I think this is a gingerbread men set, and this is the baking set. So I decided to do the girl holding the gingerbread cookie and the male Nomi doing the cooking. So I guess he's the maker of the cookie. I don't know, but I love the gnome dies. I do. But the only gnomes I really like are these ones. Don't ask me why. I just think they're cute. Then I made a Memory-Dex card. This is using Scrap Diva's pumpkin box Memory-Dex card. I don't remember what it's called, and I don't have it handy, sorry. I did use a border actually I used the border on both sides, you just can't see. But I used the border on the top just to give it a different feel, I guess. But it is her box die. And I used KF's Crafts gingerbread house from last year. And I used, this is Jaded Blossoms. This is their new Christmas. It's I don't know what you call it. It's just an add-on to something that they do. It's just, so this is Jaded Blossoms and this is Jaded Blossoms, but this little girl here, she's from the Santa Claus kit set, I guess. Santa Claus set. So I made kind of a like a Mrs. Claus, and for the little candy I use vellum just to give it like a, you know, candy wrapper look. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna fill it with goodies, and so that's it. I think it turned out really cool. And then the next thing I did was I made a whole bunch of flowers and bows, poinsettias. These are, some of these are Jaded Blossoms. I think this is a, I don't even know. I do know that this is Scrap Divas because I took them out of the set to make the little ones. So I just made a whole bunch of flowers because I'm going to be using them on projects. And I made a whole bunch of different ones. I made bows. This is KF's Crafts icing bow. This is KF's Crafts ginger bows. These aren't finished. These are KF Crafts. I think this is called Angel Bow. And I made, this is my favorite bow, one of my favorites. I just really like it. I make it in several styles. I made silver and green. And what else? Oh, and I made a bunch of florals. This is all the stuff that I die cutted over my 4-day period. I did make a, did I make anything else? Yes, I did, but I've already packaged it for a swap, so I'm not pulling that out. But anyways, a whole lot of die cutting. So I just thought I would come on and show you how busy I've been. My little project shares. Yeah, having fun. A lot of work, but I enjoy doing it. I definitely enjoy doing this. And this little basket my friend gave me to hold all my stuff because I was die cutting so much. So anyways, have a very blessed day and thank you for coming by. And I wish you the best of the holidays.